Hello, Alchemists. We're at the main sim and we are going to be looking at training. So, across from the main store, if you go the other direction, you will find the training area. And I have my little chimera following me. So, why should I train? Um, you don't have to train. It doesn't affect the breeding of your chimeras as far as hides and eyes go, but as an experienced alchemist, I know that people are looking to buy stones and chimeras that are trained fully. They want to have as many points as possible. So if you want to be competitive in circuit fights, you want to be a butt kicker out in the wild, if you want to win at racing, um, if you want to be good at jousting or anything like that, then you want to have some stats on your chimera, and the way you get that is through training. Okay, so training is not mandatory, but it's highly recommended. So I have my little chimera here. I'm going to have him stop. If he's following you, make sure that he stops, because otherwise he'll jump off the training equipment. All right, so let's take a look at his stats, and I'll go through stats for you. Um, so he has a strength of 49, his endurance is 31, his cunning is 49, his speed is 57. That gives us a battle spirit of 125 and a total of 186. He's got 7 points that he can use. And he is playful, and his affinity is speed. So I probably want to focus on the fact that he has an element, and I want to focus on his speed. And so I probably want to give him some cunning, and I want to give him some speed. So I have 3 options of training equipment. I have a training level 1, and I really don't use those unless I have a chimera that has, say, 299 points, and I want to get him to the maximum 300 before he is 75. Then I might use the level 1, because that is a 1-for-1. I spend 1 training point, I get 1 stat point, right? Um, I want to use the level 2 and 3, because those are going to give me extra points. So if I use a level 1, I will use 1 training energy. I will lose 1 stat, but I will gain 3 stats on another stat. Okay, so if I'm using the cunning trainer, I'm going to lose 1 strength but gain 3 cunning. If I'm on the endurance trainer, I'm going to lose 1 cunning, but I gain 3 endurance. And if I'm on the strength trainer, I'm going to lose 1 speed, but I will gain 3 strength. And then on the speed trainer, I'm going to lose 1 endurance, but I gain 3 speed. So I get a bonus of stats points. So if you're training only on level 1, at the end of your 75 days, you'll, on a starter or a wild, that starts off with 0, you'll have 75 stats on your chimera. But if you're training on level 2 or 3, you're going to have 150. So it's definitely worth it to be using the higher levels. So 2 and 3. So 3 is, it's up here, 3 is faster. It's double for, the bonus. So when I use a level 3 speed, I'm going to use 2 training energy, but in half the time that it would have taken me to use the level 2. So it's a faster way to do this. So I would use 1 endurance, just like on the level 2, and I'm going to gain my 3 speed, but I'm going to gain 2 strength. Right? So you're actually training in 2 different areas on 2 different stats at the same time. And it's half the time of the it's the same time as the level 2, but you're actually gaining double. Right? So it is far more efficient, I guess, to train on the 3s. Some people don't like the 3s. I train on 3s as much as I can. Just because I have a lot of chimeras to train. So I'm going to come over here with my spring druid, And I am going to grab his, oops, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to grab his number really quick. And I'm going to put him on the cunning trainer really fast. So here we go. All right. So how many consecutive sessions do I want to run? I'm just going to run one session for now just to show you. Okay, and then what's the ID number of the Chimera? So I'm going to put his ID number in here. Okay, he is now on the machine, and I'm going to pay it 1 linden because I'm only using 1 energy. And he is going to sit there and study and improve his cunning. All right, so it's pretty easy to use the training equipment. The difficult part is devising your training plan. What's your scheme? How are you going to make the most powerful and effective chimera that you can make so that you can go out and win battles, um, and win races or jousting or dueling when we get that, or go out and fight the apex. I mean, there's so many things you can do if your chimera is well trained, and it'll give you babies that have good stats, and that's what people want to buy. So, to be a more efficient and effective alchemist, I highly recommend that you train your chimeras. This is Anne signing out.